Yo, I know what you're here for. Let's get to that sports talk, baby, and welcome back to another episode of Lace 'em Up Sports Talk Show. Shout out to everybody in the channel. Shout out to everybody that's going to be talking in the chat. We got a lot to break down in today's video. Davante Adams has been cut. I know that kind of sounds crazy. That might sound crazy to you, but Davante Adams has been cut. 6-time Pro Bowler, straight popcorn on the market. Now, say we didn't pick up Debo, would have y'all been the guy? Would y'all been the GM? Say that you put your feet in Adam Peters' shoes. Do you think you would have get at Davante Adams? Because I know what we saying, the diva mentality, the guy who's going to want the football probably more than Terry. So anything dealing with taking the ball away from Terry Moore, I think you stay away from it because Terry's just our guy. He's that dog. But adding him to the other side with Davante Adams would be crazy. Yes, I don't think that we're going to make this trade. I do not think we're going to make this make this signing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're going to do that. I don't think we're going to sign him because he's one of those guys that want the ball, but money talks, you know what I'm saying? But starting with the Jets, these guys have been terrible. Let's be real. They have the longest playoff drought stemming back to Super Bowl. They have been in Super Bowl since like the 1960s. Woody Johnson, the owner, is horrible. We can already put it on that. I don't think they should have fired Robert Saleh in the middle of the season. I don't think $38 million is to a guy like Davante Adams. It's kind of it's a lot because the guy is getting up there in age. And let's share this tab on Davante Adams. Because Davante's getting pretty up there in age. Let's go overview. Maybe they show his age on overview. But he's been in the league for a while. But he's been that top guy. His season was not that good last year. 2024, the man had 67 receptions. No. What the fuck am I reading here? Okay, there we go. The guy has 854 yards. That's a down year for a guy like Davante Adams. He was injured 2024. He was mostly injured, so you see the numbers was really down, but he really hasn't put up historic numbers really since 2023. So it's a guy that has had 2 down years for real. 854 yards for some guys will be a masterful class for some guys. You know what I'm saying? 854 yards, I don't think it's bad, but if you are a number one receiver and we're asking you to change, we're hitting in a down spiral. You feel me? They're hitting in the down spiral. Aaron Rodgers is in town. He's asking for bodies. He's asking for players. And the Jets just fell into that Aaron Rodgers trap of, I got to get these pieces for Aaron Rodgers. Do what he says. He gets you 14 wins. He has MVP seasons. So do what Aaron Rodgers said. But we known that last year before he left the Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers was starting to fall apart. Let's be real. Aaron Rodgers was not playing good on his way out of Green Bay, and he for damn sure is not going to play great after Achilles tear. I wonder what their play is next. Do they trade up in the draft? Do they? And this was what they were going to cost them if the Jets would have kept Davante Adams, $29.9 million. This is a guy that's making $30 million, taking up $30 million in cap space. If you're a GM, I don't know. I don't think I move on from Davante. I say give him another year, bring a quarterback in. You still got Garrett Wilson. That's still a magnificent number 1 and a magnificent number 2. And in this league, you need a magnificent number 1 and number 2. We just seen it with the Eagles. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. That's why you tag guys like a T. Higgins and try to get a long-term deal with Jamar Chase because you want the number 1 and number 2. So I would see why they would have kept him. To speak on both sides of it, I see the reason why they would have kept Davante, but I see the reason why they let him go. $29 million to a guy that's been in the league for a while. This guy has been in the league since 2014. How old is this guy? Let's see how old this guy Davante is. Let's get his actual age up here on screen. 32-year-old. So this is the guy that's making $30 million at 32 years old. You usually don't see something like that. So I see the reason why they let a guy in Davante Adams go. But could the Commanders use a guy like that? Hell yeah. Bring as much talent as we need in for JD. But does it fit our scheme? I just don't think it fits our scheme, Chad. I don't think it fits our scheme. Davante would be a steal. Whoever could bring him in and sign him to whatever deal is going to be, whatever he's hitting the free market, he can go wherever he wants, and every team should be calling. Guys like the Steelers, guys like Green Bay, guys like the Cowboys, get somebody on the other side of CD. There's a lot of teams who could use this that could be detrimental to our team if he ends up into our division, and could be detrimental to some teams that are going up against this guy. Davante Adams is Davante Adams no matter what. And if he gets added to the right team, like the Broncos, I can see those guys soaring for real. I can see those type of guys soaring for real. You need a number one and a great number two receiver. And somebody's about to get a steal, and I don't think it's going to be us. Y'all tell me, should the Commanders go after Davante Adams? Maybe. I don't know. Give him a call. Still Davante Adams, give him a call, maybe test him out. I don't know. Try to see what his agent wants. I don't know. Just to get on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And Adam Peters is the type of guy just to get on the phone, check in on it, see how much this guy wants. Let's see what this guy is asking for. This is a diva mentality type of guy. So we don't need that too much. Debo was already kind of that leaving the 49ers. We just got Debo. Debo's kind of that guy that kind of, he's going to cry a little bit. You feel me? I don't know why I ain't in my right chair. Hold on, chat. All right, chat. I'm like, what the fuck going on in my chair? I'm not thinking right. I'm not talking right. Give the nigga a call. I don't care. Give him a call. You don't really have to. Davante Adams is out there. This man is a dog. Say something in the lines of, we have the cap space and they add Davante. So you're telling me somebody will come up to you and say, hey, look, you can have Davante Adams, Deebo Samuels, and Terry McLaurin on your team one day. You have the chance to. What? Give the nigga a phone call. I don't care. I'm not saying that we need to have the guy. I'm not saying that he fits our scheme, but it's Davante Adams. He's a steal. Yes, he might start to be washed. His last 2 seasons have been good. We just seen it. They brung him in, and the Jets went 3-8. They thought it was supposed to be a good year. They thought he was supposed to come in and Aaron Rodgers brought him in. They traded for this guy. He didn't do a fucking thing but sit around and scratch his fucking ass the whole freaking time. 854 yards. Did nothing. You did not at your contract. You know what I'm saying? You making up words of a lot of dollars here, and we're gonna get the stats right here between him, but before he was arriving at the Jets, because this is the timeline. We got the timeline here, October 15th. Davante Adams traded to the Jets for a conditional 2025 third round pick, which was a steal. I'm not gonna lie, which was a steal. Jets recorded after this is Jets' record 3-8. He made no factor to the team. Aaron Rodgers was so bad. Maybe Aaron Rodgers just made Davante look bad, but to some teams, they're going to need him more than our team. 854 yards. Keep Terry as my one. Put Davante Adams at the 3 and Deebo Samuel's in the slot. Am I talking crazy? Or not? We got to get past the fact, because we're gonna get into some news later on with De'Ami Brown. It looks like we're moving on from him. Kyrie, what the fuck, Kyrie? No, you can't get injured. Nico Harris is fire, bro. That nigga is fire for sure. I don't care what anybody say, but this is the news on the top of the day, and this is Davante Adams. Still Davante Adams. I'm taking him on my team no matter what. I don't care what anybody says. What team does he fit out there? Green Bay should be taking a call. Green Bay should be taking a call. Boom. I see right here with Stephon Diggs right here in this photo. Texans should be giving Davante a call. Buccaneers, Steelers. There's a lot of teams that could need a Davante Adams on their team, that because it's Josh Allen. Match up Davante Adams and Josh Allen. You know, that could be with who's that? Coleman over there. That's going to be a solid 1 and 2. I don't think we go for him since we got Debo, but if we didn't get Debo, best believe the first phone call would have been to Davante Adams, trying to get him on the Washington Commanders if we missed out on the Debo trade. But let's listen in. Adam Schefter, Pat McAfee, and the boys.
You said that. I didn't say that. Without having spoken to Davante about this, I'm going to guess he wants to play for a winner. He's going to want to play where he's utilized, where they depend on him, and where he's got a chance to win games.
He's going to the Chiefs. This guy's going to the Chiefs.
Oh, no. I can see it.
Bruh, I don't. Why do we say that every time a receiver come out? They did that with D-Hop. They did that with a bunch of guys. Every single receiver that comes out, he's going to the Chiefs. He's going to the Chiefs. He's going to the Chiefs. Davante Adams ain't going to the Chiefs. That would be insane, though. Because who doesn't want to play for the Chiefs? But will Davante Adams take that step? You know what I'm saying? If they offer him some bag, you gonna be in meaningful games. We just was in the Super Bowl. Yes, we got our ass whooped, but hey, we gonna be back in there, and you know it. You haven't been there in a while. You was on the Raiders. Don't even take a chance of trying to figure out getting on one of these so-called so-so teams and thinking you can boost the team and y'all gonna win the Super Bowl. No, go back to a contender. Go back to a team that's consistently been making the playoffs. Say that Rams sign them. Rams moving on from Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Davante Adams. I'm telling you, somebody finna get a steal. And what McAfee said in the Chiefs, that could be a steal for them. Just imagine Xavier Worthy with Davante Adams and Travis Kelce. Yeah, Travis Kelce had a down year, but that's still Travis Kelce. This is still Davante Adams. This is still Xavier Worthy, who's the fastest man on the planet. I don't know what the fuck Isaiah Bond was talking about when he was about to break the record, but he won't even close. And I'm not even trying to take no shots, but
you said that. I didn't say that. I just think that
he's going to the Chiefs.
Want to go to a place.
Bills?
Chiefs.
No.
Well, There are a lot of players. How about? I mean, we could go over any number. The Packers.
Yeah.
How about the Packers? If you want to go Packers.
Well said.
How
about Philly?
Hold on. Didn't they say something about him and Josh McDaniels?
Yeah, they have a good rapport in New England.
Bro, this nut ass just say Philly. They always, every time a free agent come out, Philly's going to get him. Philly's going to get him. Shut up.
There are a lot of players. How about? I mean, we could go over any number. The Packers.
Yeah.
How about the Packers? If you want to go Packers.
Well said.
How about Philly?
Hold on. Didn't they say something about him and Josh McDaniels?
Yeah, they have a good rapport in New England, but if we're talking winners, that wouldn't be like.
Okay, got it. You just said that, not me.
How many games did we win last year?
No. Hey, listen. I agree.
But again, hold on. But New England, and I don't know this, but New England might be willing to pay him more than those other teams. New England's got over $100 million in cap space. So now, Davante, do you want to make more in New England if the Patriots are interested, or do you want to take
New England? I just feel like Davante does not want to go to New England. I just feel like New England's like a Raiders. I ain't gonna lie. Drake May, yeah, he had a decent year, but he was still pretty not that great. The Patriots were still not that great. They have the most cap space, so they're the team willing to overpay. They will overpay. The Patriots will go. They need that type of stacked cash. I think they got like 130 or something like that, or something crazy, 100 million in cap space, as Adam Schefter just said. So do they? The Patriots offer him, team him up with Drake May, but I don't see it happening. I just don't think the Davante has been through some dirt. First off, Green Bay let him go. They was paid Aaron Rodgers, which was the worst thing they could do. They should have kept Davante and really got rid of Aaron Rodgers and brought up Jordan Love, and then they would already had that team. They would have already had that team with Watson and Hicks and Josh Jacobs. They would have already had Davante already in that mix if they wouldn't have let him go and just signed him to an extension. But you get stuck with Aaron Rodgers. Davante goes to the Raiders. The Raiders, Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? It's nice out there. Taxes ain't great out there, but it's nice out there. And if you watch the wide receiver, he was in a little nice spot. I don't know if anybody watched Netflix show wide receiver, but it's pretty tough. But then he goes to the Raiders, and Adam Pierce, he tries to give him some love. I want him to be my coach, and then he gets his coach, and it's just bad. It's just bad. So he wants to go to a contender, and I don't see him going to any of these low-tier teams like the Patriots. I'm sorry, you can have the most cap space, but are you winning games? Like y'all, your team, do you already have pieces set to where y'all are in win now mode? And the Patriots just don't have that. There's holes here. There's holes there. Just a little question mark at your quarterback. Is he going to be great if I do get him weapons? You know what I'm saying? It's an if. And I think Davante Adams has more chance of going to the Chiefs than going to the Patriots.
Go to a more certifiable. These are the decisions that every player is going through. These are the decisions that every team is going through. And so you can't just apply a simple formula to this. These are complicated, nuanced, layered decisions.
Humans are making decisions about their lives. Happiness, are you choosing to check over the incredible opportunity? And if you choose to check over the opportunity and like a year from now, are you going to regret doing that and maybe say, I'm out of here, get me out of here. I can't be doing this. I'm done with irrelevant football games. That happened down in Miami, obviously, with Tyreek Hill. As soon as he signs with Miami for the massive check, leaving the Chiefs, we all say, okay, he's going to take the bag, but then you don't win a couple years in a row, and it's like, I hate this. This is not what life is supposed to be like. So there's a lot of decisions that have to be made. We would all like to see Davante back in primetime football. I think we would all agree. A lot of people are saying he and Aaron might be a tandem. I don't know if that's true. I mean, especially if Davante's able to get some payment. You talk about New England. Opportunity and compensation. That's what they have up there.
That's what they got. And to your point, there was a report about McDaniels and that, Davante was very successful in his offense. And I'm sure Davante sees what we all see. Drake May's got Aaron Rodgers. Just something to think about.
If this goes how anything has gone over the last 5.
He is not going to the Patriots. I don't know what sometimes these dudes talking on these TV shows do not be knowing what they talking about. Not be knowing what they talking about. He is not going to the Patriots. There is no chance that Davante Adams goes to the Patriots. Just like what he said with Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill has just been through those couple seasons where your quarterback is down and your record's down, and let's see what you are, because you've been through a lot of winning seasons, Super Bowl runs with the Chiefs. So you go over to the Dolphins, take more money, and now you haven't even been in any meaningful games. And the one playoff game y'all had in against the Chiefs, y'all froze out there. Y'all went popsicle. You had the badge and all. You was freezing up. Got straight up out of there. So Davante ain't doing that. He already had that going on. He already seen what was going on. And I feel like that does it for Davante, and that some of that news for today. Green Bay could be the next choice, but De'Ami Brown, bro. No, let's go Kyrie, bro. Even though we talking football, let's go Kyrie Irving. And we can talk a little bit. We can still talk about Davante. Send me your comments. Hit the comment section. What do you give me some questions you want me to we want to talk about Davante? What free agents do we think of? You know what I'm saying? But this is the news we haven't got to talk about. Davante just got cut. If you just got here in live stream, go back, watch our reaction to Davante Adams being released. Should the Washington Commanders be on our team? Would he add to Jaden Daniels in a great way? Will he add to Cliff Kingsbury's offense in a great way? It has to fit scheme-wise. We run a lot of two-back sets. Debo fits that type of scheme. Davante, I don't know if he kind of fits that. He wants a little spread. He wants he wants routes drawn up for him. He needs a set of routes drawn up for him. He's kind of that diva type mentality, even though Debo is that. But you're gonna have to move on. You're gonna have to probably let Davante Adams walk, but I think we should give him a call. That's it. Kyrie Irving tore his ACL, bro. Like, it has been honestly a shit show from the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know what crack, or they might put fentanyl in Nico Harris's drink when he decided to hit up Rob Pelinka and sit down at a restaurant or wherever the fuck they sitting down at. Rob Pelinka said this. This is what Rob Pelinka did. He said, let me put this in your drink. Sprinkle that shit right the fuck in there. Because since that trade, it's been downhill. But this is Kyrie Irving's update from the injury. We've seen him. He didn't shoot the free throws. He's pretty injured. Like, he had to hit a Kobe. Bro literally had to hit a Kobe. But let me bring it back up. Like, they had to pick him up off the ground, bring him to the free throw. Shout out to Kobe. We got it underneath. Shout out to Kobe. You know what? Bring it. I'm gonna keep it on. But he had to get brung back to the free throw line, bro. It's sad. And Anthony Davis being down and Lively, he's going out the lineup.
Exactly right.
Like, I don't understand. It just went downhill after that trade. AD got injured within his first 2 games, and then he was out for the year. Thank God we got Luka Doncic, because it would have been another year where LeBron was carrying his team and he would have definitely retired. If we would have kept AD, LeBron would have retired. And now I think he really might have another year. But this is very sad for Kyrie Irving, because he's trying to carry his team. He's averaging 38 minutes a night, and you can see how emotional he is. and how beat up he is. He know he pulled something. You see him. He's emotional at the line. I mean, this is what they said. I just think this shit is sweat, but I know he emotional in his head because he know
back to the game.
He wouldn't be.
He has to shoot these free throws.
That's exactly right.
Hey, I think he switched to both of these joints too, but you know he 100%. He 100% anyway.
And immediately their security came out to help carry him back, and the officials are saying, "Hey, you got to wait."
He can't even walk on it, yo.
Wait for the whistle, and there's a technical being assessed. It looks like to the bench, and the Kings will take a free throw.
Tyler Ford calls the technical foul as rules will usurp any kind of emotional sentiment at the moment. Irving will get some aid and head into the Dallas Mavericks.
That's sad for a guy because he getting like Kyrie. He's one of our guys that's like, yo, one of the core guys, KD, LeBron, Kyrie, those Steph Curry, those are one of the core guys that, bro, these guys are coming nearly to their end of their career, and we're just like bashing basketball. Like, it's crazy. Like, I still like once the NFL go off, I'm straight. I watch some basketball. It is boring as fuck. I'm gonna be 1,000%. I'm not gonna say entirely that basketball is just magnificent to watch because I do be seeing a lot of shots, but I see some cook up too. You know what I'm saying? I like to watch Lakers games, bro. LeBron out of nowhere could go and dunk that motherfucker. LeBron can all of a sudden hit a fucking three. Luka can all of a sudden hit a step back three or a damn spinning backdrop three ball. Like he would do some crazy shit. So that's why I really love the Lakers, because it's always been the Lake show. LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, Kareem. You know what I'm saying? But it's very sad to see Kyrie go down, and that's the end of the Mavs season. I mean, there's nothing you could do. AD out for the season. Kyrie out for the season. Lively already out. Like, it's over. Look at this. Look at the injury. No, this is not it. And they out indefinitely. Kyrie. Okay. Luka Doncic did get hurt. He was hurt before the Lakers traded for him, and that's why he took a little bit of time. So this timeline is the correct timeline. Luka Doncic being hurt before we before the Lakers traded for Luka Doncic. Derek Lively out indefinitely. Traded away Luka, where it went downhill. Really after that, Daniel Gafford out indefinitely, Anthony Davis out for the rest of the season, out indefinitely, and now Kyrie Irving tears his ACL and could be a healing process into next year. So who knows? This spices up, and I'm tired of hearing about KD moving to another team. You're not going to win any more championships, KD. The Madden gods, you signed your deal with the Madden Devil. I mean the NBA Devil. They said, look, if you go to this team, if you make this decision to go to the Warriors, after these rings, you won't get any more. You won't even come close. We'll make it look bad. That's what they done with KD. So I'm tired of hearing it, but as to in this situation, what I was talking about to start off, KD might get traded here. He really might get traded here. Like, I think they're going to try to make up for this shit and try to trade maybe Lively or Gafford or Kyrie now, since he serves his ACL. I don't know. But Kyrie, such a guy who really he's one of those out of character guys. Like, he don't care, bro. He don't care about the NBA, what they think about him. You see him speak out of he's a guy who speaks out of his mind, and sometimes when he speaks out of his mind, brands and stuff and deals start to go away and stuff like that. He had to change his shoes and shit like that. But he speaks his mind, bro. Speaks his mind.
just wanted to hop on here and say thank you to everybody for all way, for my family's way, and yeah, this one hurts for sure. It hurts.
Shout out Awesomeness in the chat. Awesomeness, what's going on, gang? I appreciate you for joining in the chat right now. We're talking about some Kyrie injury. This is a sad situation. I ain't gonna lie. We just talked about Davante Adams. We could talk more about it down the line, but that's do the Washington Commanders try to get Davante Adams. But right now, Kyrie out for the season, out for the year. Dallas Maverick, Nico Harris better not get caught on the streets of Dallas. I'm serious. If I'm a true diehard Dallas fan and I see a Nico Harris, I'm egging his car. I'm doing whatever it is. I'm doing something. I'm yelling at him. I'm screaming at him. I'm telling him my thoughts. But he better not be at no more Mavericks games. It will be a boo. I'm already hearing it. Like, this was the most horrible situation they could have. Kyrie Irving tears his ACL.
It's painful to deal with this, at this point. But at the same time, how I've been built, not only by my bloodline, but just how I've been building myself over the last few years, dealing with pain and suffering is just as important as dealing with all the positivity and things that go on and the happiness that you want. Accepting what comes with all of this is the next aspect for me. So I just wanted to take this time out. I don't want to get long-winded on here. I just want to take the time out to thank each and every one of you that tweeted me or sent something on Instagram or sent something on any of the social media channels. If you texted me, I just wanted to say thank you so much. And it doesn't go unnoticed. It hasn't been 48 hours since I tore my ACL, but the recovery process already started, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So just wanted to let you guys know I'm okay, and I will be okay moving forward. It does suck a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It's this one stings for sure. But I have a great support system around me. I have incredible family members and friends, and I know I'm supported not just here in America, but internationally. And I'm not on this journey alone.
Hey, look, it's good to see him in good spirits, though. Good to see him in good spirits. Shout out Kyrie, tears his ACL. How y'all feel about that out there in the chat? And it's kind of it's hard to see a guy go down because I'm a Commanders fan. We done been through it all. Alex Smith, RG3, was it Joe Theismann? It just happens. Injuries could derail a franchise and set them back for years. We've just seen it over and over again. You just hope it's never your team, But Dyami Brown seeming like we might have to move on from Dyami Brown. Let's look here. Rumors. Many teams are desperate for a wide receiver. Hence, it would not be shocking if Commanders wide receiver Dyami Brown signs for what will seem like a ridiculous amount. So teams are looking for another wide receiver and think that Dyami Brown is really, they can pull him away from Washington. So, and I know our team doesn't want to overspend for Dyami. We're not sure. And we're not going to pay out of pocket money for a guy in Dyami Brown, which had a great look at this. He had a magnificent season with us. But it seems like entering his fifth year, he had a lot of interest for free agency. Matthew Berry mentioned in his article that teams are wide receiver desperate, and there is not a lot out in free agency. Says that you shouldn't be surprised if De'Ami Brown signs for a ridiculous amount. So these are some of the free agent wide receivers we have out, like the names that we might need to be looking at if we lose De'Ami Brown or we add a third receiver or keep De'Ami Brown. Maybe De'Ami Brown resigns. Maybe they see something in De'Ami Brown that us outside the office maybe not might not be looking at. Like De'Ami, we need him to come back. Like he might think he's a key. Davante Adams, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Amari Cooper, Brandon Cooks, Marquise Brown, Darius Slayton. I think that probably Chris Godwin would get a lot of money. Because if De'Ami Brown is getting a ridiculous amount of money, then let's not say that Davante gets, or Keenan or Chris Godwin or somebody, those guys get ridiculous amounts. So let's show more here and see how many really wide receivers we could. Third wide receiver, maybe we can look at and see low tier. He can be a good third from Debo and Terry, or maybe we still looking at big names at wide receiver. I'm not sure, but I think Deontay Johnson might be a guy we could be looking at. Maybe let's see. Yeah, maybe a Deontay Johnson or maybe a Marquise Brown. We might, because I feel like we need a 4-2 receiver. We need one of those receivers that can go down and beat you with straight speed. We need a speedy guy. I think Terry's our Keenan Allen and our Davante. We have our number one receiver locked up. Number two receiver, Debo. He could be put in packages. Now let's get a speedster. Marquise Brown could be that speedster for us. De'Ami Brown is a type speedster guy, but we can get faster. You feel me? Had a good year. Mac Hollins had a great year too. So don't look off of some of these receivers down here that are free agents, but these are the top in the faces. And should we give any of these guys? Okay, let's go wide receiver to wide receiver right here. If we can get Chris Godwin over De'Ami Brown, I'm definitely taking that. Keenan Allen over De'Ami Brown, I'm not sure. He's aging. But, I mean, he fucking Caleb Williams couldn't get the ball off for shit. So who knows if Keenan is good or not, because their O-line and their coaching was terrible. Amari Cooper, I do not want him at all. I would keep De'Ami Brown. If Amari Cooper is the last guy who is remaining of those names, I do not want Amari Cooper. Maybe Dan Quinn maybe got ties to Amari Cooper, but I'm not sure if he came there after Amari Cooper got let go. Davante Adams, I would, if they say Davante says he wants to be a Commander, I'm calling. He said, man, I'll take a deal. I'll take a good deal for you to play for your team, and Debo and Terry and that locker room, bro. I seen it last year. I want to be there. Hell yeah. He's a diva, but I don't know. That's Davante Adams. Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs added to Debo and Terry would be crazy. But I'm taking De'Ami over Keenan. I'm taking De'Ami over Amari Cooper, and I'm probably taking De'Ami over Stephon Diggs. Chris Godwin and Davante, that's exceptions. But he seems like De'Ami Brown is going to be on another team here soon. That's what trended today. That is what trended today. Wide receiver De'Ami Brown, who is a free agent this offseason, was asked about potentially staying in Washington. It wouldn't be a problem staying, but at the end of the day, it's still a business, so we'll see. So it seems like De'Ami, in those quotes, you can tell him like if he's getting a bag and he leave, the business is business. Like he's seen his business, so he's gonna do his business. Seems like that is the guy with his mind set on the money. So it wouldn't be a problem staying, but at the end of the day, it's still a business, so we'll see. He gets some life-changing money in front of him, De'Ami should take it. If he has that bag in front of him, I say De'Ami takes it. I think we can with Debo and Terry, we can add a third receiver, a little name. You know what I'm saying? He got a name. I wouldn't be mad at it. But who knows if this a loss to let De'Ami Brown go? Does this bring our team down? Does this take our odds away? I don't think losing De'Ami Brown is a serious problem to us going down. No, I don't think so. We can add another receiver within the draft and within the offseason. So that is really all the news we have today, rather than as in Kyrie. I see Saquon, he resets the market. He resets the market. I think they reset the market with him, and he's now the highest paid running back now. Breaking news. Eagles are rewarding Saquon Barkley with a 2-year, $41.2 million contract extension. That makes him the highest paid running back in the NFL. The deal makes Barkley the NFL's first $20+ million running back. So what Barkley has done something that the running backs, you know what I'm saying? He's done something to where, because running backs ain't been getting paid. They haven't. The last couple of years, they show why they should get a bag. And Saquon Barkley deserves to reset the market. He deserves to be paid at the number he's being paid. But bro changed the Eagles' offense, carried them there. He was the missing unlocking piece. He was the Thanos Soul Stone. He was the Thanos Soul Stone to the Eagles. So they move on from James Bradbury. We had that news. They move on from Darius Slay. Open up the cap room. Let's add Saquon Barkley for our team for 2 more years. We already got you on I think they were on a 2-year deal or 3-year deal with him. Let's add him to 2 more years. You feel me? Let's get a guy in Saquon Barkley to reset the market. But he deserves it. I ain't gonna hate, but it still fuck the Eagles. That's why we gotta bring in Myles Garrett. These niggas got Saquon for 2 more years. Now you bring in Myles Garrett. Now you have to bring in Myles Garrett. Because I'm not trying to go against that. Myles Garrett will bet. Soon as he got to that second level,
Barkley, a little shove.
Boom. Myles Garrett would have had him right there. Myles Garrett would have had him right there. So we gotta get the defensive line right. Like said, they said they might snake us out of Myles Garrett. That's a lie. I don't care what nobody said. That's pump fake. What y'all think? Yes, facts. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't need to spend too much time on it. You feel me? But they did reset the market. That is news. And we've been through the Davante. What y'all think about Davante? What y'all think about Lakers second seed? You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about the Lakers? These guys are moving bricks. These guys are moving bricks. Luka is playing. He's not playing great. He's had some bad shooting nights, but he's getting you dropping 30. He has to shoot a lot to get 30. I ain't gonna lie. But it seems like he's loving his time. He's loving his time here, bro. He's loving his time here. But sad for Kyrie. We've seen Kyrie there. But LeBron still playing at his 40-year-old age. He's playing like Miami LeBron. They checked the numbers. Have you checked the numbers? He's playing like Miami Heat Bron. MVP season. Come on now. But I think, let's see if we got, Lakers might got a game today. Let's see. LA Lakers. Let's see if they got a game today. Today at 10:30, they play the Pelicans. 38-21. They are the second seed. Hold on. My fault, child. I'm trying to look at the Look at the bracket. NBA bracket. NBA standings. Let's go there. Western Conference. Let's zoom in a little bit, chat. Let's zoom in right quick, chat. Second seed in the West. Second seed in the West. Smancho Blue, my guy. I see you back in the chat, my guy. I remember y'all. You feel me? Y'all, my guys. Y'all the real ones. Y'all keep tuning into the chat. I love you guys. Davante Samuels traded to Washington Debo's. What? Davante Samuels traded to the Washington Debo's. What are you talking about, Smancho? You always come in here with that goofy shit. You always come in here with that goofy shit. Shout out Smancho in the chat, though. I appreciate you for tuning in. Lakers, number 2 seed. Let's go. Luka Doncic. I don't know what the hell going on with the Mavericks. Every piece is let go. Nuggets, we know how to defend them. We bust their ass before. All of these niggas bust their ass back to back. We bust the Clippers back to back. Timberwolves, they don't stand a chance. And they almost out of this shit. I think that's out of the West. They not even, the Suns ain't making it. Suns not making it. Warriors don't stand a chance. Okay, see, they little body ass boys up there. We gonna put chump change to them niggas. Point blank. Chump change. But hey, Davante Adams. How's Davante Adams cut though? Like, have you ever heard something like that? Davante Adams just cut? You ain't trade him or nothing? For the first time in his career, he's hit free agency. He's only been on, he's been traded every time in his career. This is his first time he can go to any team he wants. The first time he can go to any team he wants. Where is he going to go? Y'all tell me, chat, where y'all think he going to go? Where's Davante going to go? Sponcho Blue hating on these early off-season moves, jit like Commanders. Hey, look. Well, what I forget what Sponcho what your team is. You making any moves? Y'all making any moves, Sponcho? You know you like that Debo move. You know he fit. Luka for MVP, for sure. Luka for MVP, for sure. No, LeBron for MVP. LeBron is the thing is, Luka got to take a lot of shots to make what he got to make. LeBron, he's efficient. He's efficient. He's efficient on his shots. I ain't gonna lie. F the Eagles, and the Eagles are frauds. Yeah, the Eagles are definite frauds. Definite frauds, awesomeness. Definitely some frauds. Straight frauds. So, I think he can go back to Green Bay. I don't know if he does that. I don't know. Do Washington give him a call? I don't think we give him a call. I just don't think so. Maybe if we didn't get Debo, I'll say, yes, give that nigga a call. Give Davante Adams a call. Bring in Davante Adams. Like I'm desperate. Like I'm scratching for you. Well, now I'm playing. I'll play a chat. We needed him if we didn't get Debo. But Debo is a good number 2. We had a third receiver. We gonna be nasty. I ain't gonna lie. I had a third speed guy. If it's a receiver that runs a 4.2 in the draft them. But I think we go corner in the first round. But it was downhill since this.
Well. Here he is. Hey, good.
They went 3-8 after that. After they brought you Davante, y'all ain't do shit with your old ass. You ain't do nothing. And Davante, old pancake ass, ain't do a damn thing after that too. Y'all look straight washed out there. Look, if you're not riding Aaron Rodgers' coattails, where Rodgers goes, Davante follow. Yes, bro. He needs to stay away. This is his deal. Stay away from Rodgers now. Like you just seen what happened going back with your quarterback. It didn't work out. Y'all motherfuckers lost every game. Didn't matter what you did. Rodgers was back there getting his ass beat up, sacked. after sack after sack. But this was their downfall.
Good to see you, Tay. Good to see you, man. Congrats.
What's up, fellas? Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, so as soon as you hear the news, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Well.
Here he is.
Hey, good.
They should be ashamed of themselves, and he need to stay off that show. Stay off that Pat McAfee show. That shit a curse. He need to stay off that motherfucking show. But shout out to Pat McAfee. He had some great shows. I like my Pat McAfee and Shannon, Nightcap. I gotta respect all those type of guys. But I respect y'all for watching me today, because you could be doing anything else. You could be watching anything. You can go watch your TV shows, whatever you want to do. But you're sitting here, you're looking at me, and I appreciate that for real. It means a lot to me, bro. But Davante Adams cut. Who cares? Who cares? Should we bring him in? Who knows? But guys like the Rams, they lose Cooper Kupp. Guys like Green Bay, Steelers, Bills, Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? That anything can happen. Anybody can go anywhere. I appreciate y'all. Keep tuning into the live stream. There's going to be a lot of breaking news going forward. Free agency's coming up. This is the buzz around the draft. NBA is here. Lakers looking good. Cavs looking good. OKC looking great. It's a lot of stuff going on in the news world, even when there's football not being played. Yes, it's a sad season for us. It's a sad season for our football guys, but we got to try to get through here strong. And I'm the guy to get y'all through this off season. We're going to be buzzing in. We're going to be tapping into the live stream. We're going to hit that live button. I appreciate y'all for stay tuning in. Thank you. God bless. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for real.